Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So today we're doing a tutorial on how a Toro Power Clear 721E snowblower works. So here I got my Toro Power Clear snowblower for our demo. The E version has the electric start. The 721R and 721 RC is basically the same model, except it doesn't have the electric start. The RC model has a couple different components on it, more geared toward your commercial users, but the 721R and the 721E is the same unit, except the E stands for electric start. So when you get this unit and get it all put together, which includes, their handle here, your screws here that hold your handlebar in on your hands here, your engage lever, key, and your primer bulb, your choke lever, and then down here is the oil check and your oil drain plug. So every year, at the beginning of the year, at the end of the year, however you want to do it, on your residential use, it needs, the OMA manual says to change the oil once a year. Now, if you use it commercially, you're probably going to have to do it more frequent than that. But on your residential use, once a year is fine. It takes 20 ounces of oil. If you're using a synthetic, it'd be a 5W30. And this is the fill and the check port, and this is the oil drain plug. So when you fill it, and you can have it tilted upright so you can get to it easier. But when you check it, it needs to be on a level surface, and you want it just to start coming out of the check port. Your spark plug up here, you can use an NGK BPR6ES or a Champion RN9YC with a gap of 30 thousandths. You should be good on the spark plug that comes with it, but if you've been using it for a few years and you want to change the spark plug or need to check a gap or anything, it's a 30 thousandths gap with those two spark plugs. I'll put that information down below. But when you start it, your gasket goes in here. It's a non-mixed gasoline, unleaded, with up to an ethanol blend of 10. An E85 or anything like that will not work in this unit. Move this. So your paddles here and your scraper bar are wear items, and your paddles on the side here, there's a wear hole. That when you start eating into the wear hole, like I'm starting to now, that means you're about ready for new paddles. And you'll go through about 2 sets of rubber paddles to 1 scraper bar. So the second time you put paddles on, you should change out your scraper bar. If you notice it not cleaning very well, I would look at those two items. Your drive belt sits behind this plate here, which over time will need to be replaced. Depending on your usage, you should be able to get several seasons out of it before you need to replace it. On your handle here, over time the belt down here will stretch, and you'll need to change your setting on this here tensioning device, which changes the amount of tension applied to the drive belt. So as the belt stretches, you won't get enough tension on the belt, and it'll start to slip. So you will have to adjust the setting on this here bar. You have this option here on this plate, or you can use this option up here. Which, to adjust this one, you can simply push this over and it comes out. You can readjust into the other adjustment hole, and then just simply slide it back in. When you go to start the unit, you turn the key to the on position, push your primer bulb. I normally push it about 5 to 6 times, and then pull your choke lever out. This is a 2-stage choke lever, so halfway there's a little catch, and then that's all the way out. So when you first start it and it's cold, pull it all the way out, and if you either pull start it or plug this into a outlet and hit the magical red button until shit fires up, and then let it run for about 20-30 seconds or so, you should be able to hear the engine change or start cutting out, and knock your choke lever in halfway. And then once it warms up a little more and starts choking out again, push it in all the way and you're ready to go. Once she's running and you're good to go on that, all you got to do is push that lever down, and you'll turn the paddles on and it'll start throwing snow. Once you're snow blowing, if the chute plugs up, let go of the handle, shut the machine off, and then use like a broomstick or a stick of some sort to unplug the chute. Don't stick your hand in there when it's running or the paddle's spinning. You got to be safe with it. This here, you can tighten these bolts, one on each side. That's for your adjust your throw pitch. And then on this model, the handle here turns and adjusts where your chute goes. From one side to the other side. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from it or got the information you needed. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If you like what we're doing, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And I hope you stick around for the next video. See you then.